Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Dragon Age Origins. Let's play Dragon Age Origins. In fact, if you're enjoying the series, remember leaving likes, leaving a comment, subscribe with the bell turned on. All helps out this channel and series to grow. Thank you to those who do that. And if you'd like to become a patron on Patreon / watch me live on Twitch, the links are in the description below. Full disclosure, we're going to be recording the next 2 episodes on Twitch, mainly because I'm just behind with my work schedule, also behind a day with my gym schedule. That doesn't mean that I'm missing a day at the gym, because I still have not. That just means that I'm going to go tomorrow instead of today. But yeah, we're going to record the next 2 episodes live on Twitch. So if you want to watch that every now and then, come over to twitch.tv/Grohlvana. The links are in the description below. And yes, major spoilers, by the way, for those watching on Twitch that have not been caught up. There's still an episode in the tank, and then this will go up Thursday, and then the next one will go up Friday. So if you want to watch them in order, just be aware if you're watching this live right now that it will spoil today's episode and also tomorrow's episode, just as a heads up. Okay? All right. So yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dragon Age Origins. In the last episode, we exited the Kakari Wilds with Morrigan and are now heading over to Lothering, which is the first kind of bastion, first kind of town where there's a lot of stuff to do, I remember. And we got accosted by some highwaymen who tried to ruin our day, but they ended up getting murdered. So yeah, because we wanted to recruit them, but then they were like, oh, I ain't being recruited. And so we're like, all right, we'll have fun dying then, I guess. And then we killed them. So that's what happened. And here we go.
There it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
Which is interesting because that is our origin, starting as the city boy. We have a brother named Fergus, which I've never experienced before, personally. And we've got a crash. Excellent. Oh, how I love you, Dragon Age Origins, and all of your crashes. I love you through your negatives and your faults, which is easily enough on PC, gotten back to quickly as possible. Okay, we're here again, but we can easily run back through the dialogue options that we chose. Thank God BioWare lets you do this, by the way.
Right.
And we're back.
Somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
You have some thoughts on that point, Alistair?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
So in typical BioWare fashion, we have a whole bunch of different areas where we can go to, and we get to choose, which will be fun to choose. I think I asked the Twitch chat the last time. Then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where will we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Where will we find the Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Where do we find the dwarves?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
Where do we find the Circle of Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Kallenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Where would we find Loghain, exactly?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Considering the Grey Wardens have been looked at as traitors, that probably would be a very bad idea. I don't need any more directions.
Then you have a plan.
Is there a way to contact the Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Why are you leaving it up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Yeah, that's fine. You're presenting a lot of very good ideals, Alistair. What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I'm not sure any of this is a good idea. I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
So interestingly enough, Morgan wants us to immediately go for Loghain, who has betrayed King Kaelin, and Alistair wants us to go to... Yeah! What the heck? Why? Okay, thank you so much for the sub. But again, why I'm hitting pause on alerts and it's not... Streamlabs is utter trash. Capital T trash. Thank you so much for the subscription. I just don't know why Streamlabs doesn't pause things when I would like it to be paused. Maybe if I go to alert box and then there's not even a way to like turn off all alerts. Streamlabs is just dookie on a stick, man, lit on fire. But thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. It's just like a coin flip whether it actually pauses alerts or doesn't. Okay, so Alistair wants us to go to Arleman. Yeah, if you've played Mass Effect 1, very similar in that you get to choose where you want to go early on. Let's see if there's anybody here to talk to. Refugee. Oh.
So let's talk about your mother.
Would Fergus be here, I wonder?
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting?
We came here to get
that?
away from the fighting.
Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You don't look like the other folk fleeing the south. Were you in the battle?
Okay, so there's refugees from the battle against the Darkspawn. I was trying to find our brother Fergus for our origin. What makes you think that?
You don't look chastened, so you're not from the wilds. And you're not a farmer. I'd guess you saw some fighting.
Does anybody know what chasten means, by the way, in the Twitch chat? I still don't have any idea. No spoilers, please and thank you, just because I don't remember everything that happens, and for people in the chat, they probably don't want to know spoilers. Yes, I'm a Grey Warden.
Then you'd best clear out. We're loyal to the king here, and word from the north is the Wardens betrayed King Kaelin. Tairn Loghain has a bounty on any who survived.
Tairn Loghain betrayed the king, not us.
Tairn Loghain? Betray Merrick's boy? Bah, your story needs a bit of work.
Perhaps you'd like to rephrase that, or die.
I meant, that's quite a story. Tairn Loghain killed the king? Mercy, terrible business that.
I have some questions.
Can't promise I'm gonna answer them.
What's going on here?
What isn't? We got chastened barbarians in every farmholder south of Kallenhard running from the Darkspawn. Not that they'll be safe here with the army gone.
Who's in charge of this village?
You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars.
You don't have a ruling lord.
He's gone to war and taken all his soldiers, leaving us to fend for ourselves. There's not going to be much left when he returns. If he returns.
Were those bandits always outside the village?
Were? You mean they're gone?
Yes. I drove them off.
Well, goody for you. Now there's no one to drive off the blighted refugees. Sir Bryant will be glad, though. He's been talking about offering a reward for anyone who'd run them out.
Ooh, perfect. I should go.
Don't let me stop you.
You are impossible to stop. It would be impossible for you to stop me, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I don't know again who we can and cannot talk to. Like, can we talk to refugee boy? Like, they really need to just change the color of these people's like names, which I feel like they did in other BioWare games. Like, they would make them yellow if you could actually talk to different people and stuff. Does any chasing has something to do with the mages? Well, there's apostates that are like mages that are not.
I'll warn you, there's none to be found.
Yeah, see, like this guy, I'm sure we could talk to. His name needs to be a different. Maybe it's like the Chantry. Maybe the Chastened are the people that follow the Chantry. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure. Hello.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Can I ask a few
I'm
questions?
just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Is anyone in charge here?
The band has marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Well, thank you very much for the information. Okay, let's see what to do. I remember last time we came here, I ran through Lothering quite quickly, and I'm still looking for our brother
It's just a guess,
or anybody
but I'm
uniquely named.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
What a quandary! Let's see. You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
Sounds like if we drive them off, that is bad for the town in general. I think you can compromise and still make a profit. No, lower your prices or lose your goods. I think you can compromise and still make a profit. No?
And hear more belly aching? I'd rather take my goods back to Denerim.
Lower your prices or lose your goods.
I hope the Darkspawn choke on your cheap hides. Ah!
I suppose it couldn't be helped. Maker help us all.
Dang it, that sucks. I thought we'd be able to at least pass one of the intimidation or persuasion checks because we have a decent amount of cunning. Isn't that what it's a part of? I suppose not.
I'll get on it.
Deep mushroom. How deep? Studded leather armor cursed or cured. But our thing is full. We need to find a shopkeep and fast so we can offload some of our stuff here. Looks like this little boy may have a quest. Hello?
Have you seen my mother?
That depends. Who is your mother?
She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came And Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. Do you know where your father is?
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back.
Come with me. I'll help you look for your mother.
Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village.
Go to the Chantry, child. Here, take the silver, buy something to eat. I don't think she's coming, child. Go to the Chantry. Go to the Chantry, child. Someone will look after you.
I will, but only if I don't find Mother first. You're a really nice man, kind of like Father. I should go look for Mother now.
Okay. Is that not a quest? I guess not. Let's see. We got a chanter's board here. Hello.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one.
The Chastened are a human tribe, probably like the Wildlings in Game of Thrones. The Chastened were our tribal nomadic people living in the Frostbacks. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And who are you exactly? You don't talk much, do you?
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's Chanter Devons.
What's a chanter?
One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and onto the Maker.
I wonder, lore-wise, this guy literally cannot say anything other than the chanting or whatever. It's like a vow of silence, then. He can't talk normally.
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant, then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste.
A chanter says what? Have anything interesting on the board?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Okay. I wonder if we could talk more to him, because he had a couple of other options.
Let each look
Looks
after
like
his
no.
neighbor.
Okay, so these are... Whoa, what is going on there? Bandits everywhere. The job board. Several organizations in Ferelden maintain job boards like this one. Once you have completed a task, speak to the organization's representative to receive your reward. Looks like there's some graphical error here. I can't even read what this says. Bandits everywhere. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith, know that all those who prey upon refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurns bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade in the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and of considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should be deep in the wood. We pray for the success of anyone who undertake this mission. Residents of good standing and passing travelers have indicated that there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble chanter would echo Sir Bryant's caution, lest you wind up another victim to these evil men. The reward for such a service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Accept. Okay, so yeah, these are basically like little side quests. Where the heck do we go to offload some stuff? That's mainly what I need to do now. Looks like this is the Chantry, where we can talk to...
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts. Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
I mean, he's not wrong, technically. Is no one going to shut this madman up?
Be my guest. I've no urge to try out that axe of his.
I watched the Black Horde descend on my people. Darkness swallowed the marshes whole. This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight!
Standing around and shouting won't save you.
There is nothing to do! No hope is left!
We Fereldans have fought off far worse in our past.
Are you calling me a coward?
I know dogs made of sterner stuff than you.
I am shamed. But the monsters will take you all. The blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
Man, we're really failing these persuasion checks. There's always hope. Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing we can do.
If you believe that, it must be true.
Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Say yeah!
Yeah! Pile of sacks. Ugh, we're freaking overloaded with all of this inventory. Hey, thank you for the subscription. And we've got another crash. Son of a bee. Yeah, I might have to download. Somebody linked me the patch that helps with these crashes. I might have to download that because I remember this was a problem in the first Twitch playthrough, if I remember correctly. Lots and lots of crashes. I have no idea where this is even going to put me. Is it going to put me at the start of Lothering? Oh my god. Oh my god, are you serious?
You don't look like the other...
Yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, well, maybe, well, that might be a good thing. That might be a blessing in disguise because maybe we can get some of these persuasion checks. Yeah, see these graphical errors. Okay, I am going to run through all of those dialogue options again, and I will see you when I see you. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so I ran through everything except for this guy screaming because I want to see if maybe we can pass some persuasion checks.
One of their minions is already... This minion is but the first of those who... No, I have seen them. You can't... There is nothing to do. No... Are you calling me a
Okay, we're going to try to
coward?
persuade. I'm calling you an idiot. Listen to yourself for a moment.
I have...
He was right, wasn't he?
There's
no
always
hope
hope.
for us.
Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing... Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Darkspawn will feast on
Okay,
your living
well, try to go
hearts.
north. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you?
Take your
Okay, let's see if we can talk to this guy.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Refugees. We've got Sir Mayron here. We're going to make a save before we talk to anybody. I don't know if we can pass or fail all those persuasion checks or not.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee to you?
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Who's in charge of this Chantry?
The revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Loghain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
And also you. Into the Chantry we go. Okay, let's see. Who do we have to talk to in here? Bunch of refugees. Yeah, if anybody sees anybody I should be talking to, feel free to let me know. I just have no idea how to know.
Are you here to see the Reverend Mother too?
The who?
The head of this Chantry. She's very busy, but I think she's free now. I came to ask for a blessing. With my family abandoning the farm to flee north, we'll need all the grace the Maker can offer. Well, good luck to you. I need to get underway. If I'm lucky, I'll make it back to the farmhold by nightfall.
Good luck to you as well, friend.
That is all.
Okay, who do we got? Sir Bryant, who's an important dude to talk to. Let's look at a book over here.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
New Codex, the First Blight, Chapter 1. Let's talk to Sir Bryant, but let's save before we do. Hello.
Yes? Who might you be?
You can call me Ainthor.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
I'm a Grey Warden, actually.
I see. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
The Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
Are you in charge here?
The revered mother leads this flock. I merely command her Templars. Normally, our role is to protect the Chantry and seek out unsanctioned magic. For now, it is all we can do to protect the innocent.
And if you found an unsanctioned mage?
Let us pretend that I was such a mage. What would you do to me?
I have no time to even think about such things right now. My concern is protecting these people. I see nothing threatening them other than the Darkspawn.
You're a good man, Sir Bryant. How do Templars fight against magic?
We have more than swords at our disposal. We're taught to dispel unholy magics as well. If only our powers work to keep away the Darkspawn. Alas, it is not so.
Where would I find the revered mother?
In her study, no doubt. Preparing what she will take when we eventually evacuate.
Are you the only protection this village has?
Our ban was summoned by Tern Loghain, and he took his soldiers north with him. Lothering has been abandoned.
Tell me something else.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any recent news?
Other than the Darkspawn horde bearing down on us, none of it is good. Tern Loghain is set to declare himself king, I hear. Disaster piled on disaster.
King Kaelin had no heir.
None that we know of. Tern Loghain has no legitimate claim on the throne. He may be a hero, and his daughter may be queen, but he is a commoner, and the king's corpse is barely cold. If Arl Eamon was able to intervene, perhaps it would not have gone this far. I do not care who takes the throne. Only fools fight over who owns a cottage while it burns down around them.
I like this character quite a bit. What's wrong with Arl Eamon?
Arl Eamon has fallen ill, and his knights are on a quest for the sacred urn filled with Andraste's ashes, said to cure any malady. He must be very ill if they chase miracles as the only cure. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies while... Never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly.
Have you heard any other news?
Only if you're interested in the business of mages.
I am. Tell me.
I have heard word that the Templars who watch over the Circle of Magi's tower have called for the rite of annulment. Hopefully I've heard wrong.
Why? What is the rite of annulment?
If the rite of annulment is invoked, the tower and every living soul within will be destroyed.
We need the Circle's help. We should go and find out what's happening.
To have such a call when mages are needed to fight the Darkspawn, something terrible must have happened. I have nothing else to tell you. The only news I care about is the approaching horde.
I've nothing else to ask.
Now, unless there's something else you need.
I need some information.
If the matter is important, certainly. Now, unless there's something else you need.
Things seem very dire in the village.
They are. With the ban having taken his men north, the village is left to its fate. We will evacuate as many as we can before the horde reaches us. I will stay as long as I'm needed. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I'm trying to find where we get rewarded. Is there any other help you can offer?
I cannot openly help you, I fear, but... Here, take this key. It opens the large cabinet on the far wall. There is more there than we can carry when we evacuate, so take what you need.
Cool. About those bandits outside the village.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
They won't bother you again. I killed them.
All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have time to get over there.
Sad that it needed to come to that. But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service?
I could keep an eye out for trouble for the right pay.
I wish I could afford such help, to be truthful. Take your reward, at any rate. It is all I have to offer. If it interests you, there is a Chanter's board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
There's literally like one quest. Okay, I think we're done with this guy, Sir Bryant.
If the matter is important. Now, unless there's
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.
And also you. Okay, we got codex updated items received 20 silver. So it looks like we got 20 silver for clearing out the bandits. Do we still have 71 out of 70? Okay, we need to get rid of some of this stuff here. Let's go to weapons. I'm sure we have some crap like the axe will destroy, Darkspawn War Axe, Darkspawn Dagger, Chasten Flat Blade, Balanced Great Sword, Fire Bolts we'll get rid of, Fire Arrows we'll get rid of. There we go. Okay, we'll end this episode here. Obviously, there's going to be quite a lot of dialogue, ladies and gentlemen, coming up because Lothering is filled with, like, different quests and people to find and talk to. So bear with me with the dialogue when it comes to an RPG playthrough. But yeah, the next episode should be an hour long, and it'll be live streamed here on Twitch and should be filled with, hopefully, more action. But nevertheless, if you enjoyed this episode, remember, leaving likes helps out, leaving comments helps out, subscribing with the bell turned on helps out. If you'd like to catch me live on Twitch or become a patron on Patreon, the links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.